Hey, this is Lorenzo, and I'm doing an online Rome Total War commentary battle. Today playing as the Greeks against Lord Gadon, who's playing the Seleucids. Right, let's look at my Greek army. I have 5 units of these Greek archers with a couple of upgrades, 3 units of Spartans with the gold attack and silver defense upgrade. They're put into this strange formation here. I'll explain that later when I show you the whole formation. 4 units of armoured hoplites, gold upgrades, so gold defense, gold attack. Yep, just developing a formation. And 2 units of hoplites with a chevron for experience, gold attack and silver defense in the middle. And there's all my archers in loose, and 3 units of Greek cavalry hidden in the forest with a chevron for experience and gold attack. Okay, let's look at Lord Gadon's army. He has 6 units of silver shield pikemen, and on each wing he has a unit of silver shield legionnaires, and then a whole 6 units of lightly upgraded archers. All those units were quite lightly upgraded. 4 units of what could be gold attack or gold defense, cataphracts. Anyway, so I've lined up in this formation which looks quite like sort of half a diamond sort of thing. I've got my Spartans at the forefront. It's more like an arrowhead actually. The plan of this formation is, when I use it with the Greeks, is to push into any enemy phalanx lines. Now here I've broken apart my formation to go attack these cataphracts, just the back parts, because they've gone for my archers. He managed to knock out most of my archers, possibly me being a little bit careless with them. But yeah, I managed to do catch his cataphracts, and he tries to envelop me. And over here, you can see my Greek cavalry charging out in a minute. Yep, here they come. And they try to catch the backs of these cataphracts. Now possibly, if I'd just been a little bit better on micro, I could have caught these cataphracts and routed them a lot quicker. But I didn't put my phalanx on for my armoured hoplites that were supposed to be coming in from the back now a bit too early, so they just sort of marched slowly up to the cataphracts, giving them time to rout off my Greek cavalry. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm just pushing forward. He's got his cataphracts coming in, and this actually routs my Greek cavalry. Now seeing this, I realise I'm going to have to leg it back to my formation and go into my defensive position again. So here's my Spartans. I've not actually done anything. I was hoping to annihilate his cataphracts first. I was concentrating mainly on that, and I think we both were. But anyway, I'm going to start engaging soon. Just trying to envelop these cataphracts because they made a charge on my hoplites, and it almost works. I kill off quite a few. This isn't the most ideal way to deal with cataphracts, but it's probably the best way you've got, pretty much, if you're playing as Greeks. So yeah, I've started pushing forward now, and as you can see, my Spartans are fighting downhill because I ran to gain the high ground. Are actually succeeding in destroying these units. He's got some cataphracts chasing the remainders of my archers. That'll take an age. Cataphracts are pretty slow actually. They can even struggle to catch fast-moving infantry. So yeah, I'm now pushing onto his main phalanx line. I'm going downhill, so this should be quite a nice, easy one. My upgrades are a lot higher, and they're superior infantry. So he does outnumber me though, or at least outnumbers my Spartans. As you can see, this is me fighting them. Quite heavily depleted unit. My general's unit actually gets attacked from the flank here, and I don't notice. So that's a bit of a problem. It actually causes my general to rout, but only he routs at like 2 men. Anyway, here I'm just defending against cataphracts. Sarissas down. That's the way to deal with it. And then I'm charging in the rest of my hoplites to flank him. He pushes through, but only to meet another unit of hoplites with their Sarissas down and get enveloped further. So this is more of a protective line, while my Spartans doing the dirty work. Now his general runs away from my Spartans, and yeah, I'm just watching my men slaughter some cataphracts. These guys will rout eventually once they realise how screwed they are. Yeah, I'm just pushing forward again, still with my Spartans. My general's about to rout here. Yeah, here he goes. He has 2 units, a Spartan with him, that's it. Here I go. Where am I? There I am. I'm not the bravest general in the world. That's my mate messaging me about golf, actually. Yeah, here I'm flanking with my hoplites while my armoured hoplites, Spartan hoplites fix them in place. But the Seleucid pikeman, strange me, he turns to engage my hoplites, which is a bad idea because you do not want to turn your flank to Spartan hoplites. This was a very close battle in the end, and Lord Gadon played very well actually, I have to say. I really did like his army. It was quite a nice mix of quality and quantity, which you don't usually find. People usually go for mostly quality. I mean, I'm quite guilty of that some of the time. But yeah, so as you can see, I've pushed into his archers, realising that they're tired, and with the routing, with the morale, was it there? I don't know. Lesson morale from routing friends. I can actually rout them off pretty soon. So here I'm just fighting off some cataphracts, which I don't know what he did. He threw them into the lamy, but he's just going to run them away now. I've got more hoplites in. So I'm going to just reform my line because I really want to just assess what I got left. And so at the end, he's got a Silver Shield pikeman unit down to about half of its men. He's got 1 cataphract unit, again down to about half his men, and a lot of archers that have come back from routing, so they've got weakened morale. So, what do I have? I've got almost all my infantry, bar my general's unit of Spartans, which wouldn't have been much use anyway. In fact, they're the big clump of red down there. I'm just firing with my archers. We're sort of both occupying a hilltop here. I do quite like this map actually, it's a good map. But you've got to be quick to take the high ground, otherwise you're going to have a tricky time. So, yeah, we're just firing. I realise I can't win the archer duel soon, so I decide to just advance my men forward. Now here his archers are charging up for some weird, absurd reason, and my Spartans greet them, charging downhill, and immediately rout them. So I've got some of my hoplites bypassing his silver shields just to go up to the flank and gain the high ground again, and some of them just fixing the silver shields in place over here. So as you can see, my Spartans have just charged sort of in, and then I put them into phalanx, and they're going to flank them. But I don't think those silver shields stay quite strong actually. I start using fire arrows, and the mass routing and the chasing of my superior troops chases off the archers. I finish off his cataphracts, and that in turn makes them rout, and silver shield pikemen rout with them. Well played to Lord Gadon, it was a very close victory. So that was 1,157 kills to me and 945 to Lord Gadon. Well played to Lord Gadon.